fucking brilliant.
The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own and in no way meant to offend or upset anyone. We ad-lib, paraphrase and imitate to convey reviewed content only. It's a bit of a laugh. Enjoy!
I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system.
Hello everybody, welcome to Series 3, Episode 22 of What's the Script? My name's Craig, and this is Christopher. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, it's not so bad. A wee bit nasally because I still have my cold, but rub some dirt on it and get on with it.
Wee bit nasally. Been snorting lines off a hooker's arse.
Aye. But how are you, mate? How are you?
Right, bit rough. As we're doing this pre-recorded on a Monday morning. It's crisp and fresh and frosty outside, and your old dad here rattled 2 bottles of 19 crimes within the space of 2 hours last night, which was silly.
Oh, so many sins.
So I've got 38 sins in total. So I've got a thirst on, you see, which obviously
Aye.
drinking fizzy juice is the wrong thing to do, but hey-ho, need the sugar rushing out even though there's no sugar in it. So I don't even know what I'm talking about.
See, that's a part of the thing as well. Somebody told me, was it you? It might have been you, I'm not sure. But they put so much salt into fucking Coca-Cola. Like, it makes you more thirsty.
Aye, that's that. The only reason they put sugar in fizzy juice is to hide the salt content. Apparently it's a fact. So there you go. And it is. It's to make you more thirsty, to crave for more, as they say.
Dirty
But,
bastards.
there you go. So there you go, folks. That's your lesson. This week's episode brought to you by Don't Drink Ginger. It's addictive and bad for you. See, in Scotland, Glasgow. In Glasgow, we call fizzy juice, or pop, as you say in England, ginger. We call it ginger. Bowl of ginger.
Or soda. Soda.
You call it soda?
No, nobody calls it soda. But I'm just saying, I'm sure the Americans call it soda.
That's on the day. Hey, man. Can I give me a soda pop, please?
See, years ago, when people used to go like that, can I have a soda latte? I'm going, oh, soda must be like a brand. Know what I mean? I'm like, ugh. And then you get it, and I'm going, who the fuck's drinking this?
Aye, yeah. I remember taking it was bars soda water. It was just left after my mum and dad's night. They had a party or something, and I woke up thinking it was lemonade or something. Big glugget. Just made it right back out. What the hell is this fizzy nonsense?
Oh.
Oh.
You know what it reminds me of? All? Me and my mate went down to Newcastle, and the two of us get kicked out of the hotel. We were rough. We're sitting in the train station for 12 o'clock. No money. The train didn't come to about fucking 6 o'clock or something at night, and all we had to drink was a bottle of sparkling water. And I'm like, I'd rather fucking die. it was winter and all, and they'd pushed up snow. So it was like dirty piles of snow on that. I'm going, I can go and get a horn for that, just melt that in a bottle.
Oh, Jesus, fuck. Aye, you would rather drink a pint of fucking seawater than drink sparkling water, man.
A fucking pint of sick.
Who's drinking that shit?
There's wee prizes at the bottom of this.
You'll not remember The Word on Channel 4. Used to be on a Friday night, The Word. It was brilliant. And there was a section in it called I'll Do Anything to Be on the Telly. And one of them was a guy had to drink a pint of salt water, right? This is true. So he downed it. He was immediately sick. This is the second part of the challenge. You had to be sick in the pint tumbler and then drink that and all. And that's true. Ask your brother if he watched The Word and your dad probably watched it. It was a great programme. It really was, honestly. But there was other things. I'll do anything on the telly, like a guy licking a fat woman's oaksters and all that, and another guy a cracker and pubic hair. That's mental, man. And after they done it, they had to get right up to the camera and go, "I'll do anything to be on the telly."
Oh,
Oh,
dear man. Oh,
still taking wiry hair out his fucking teeth to this day.
and people pelter the young ones, they do, you know what I mean? Imagine doing that. They'll do anything to be famous. Aye. Oh.
Exactly. So before we start, mate, just a wee disclaimer to Seismic. Please, I hope you didn't think we were taking the piss at you in the last one. We were just having a wee laugh. All right, boys. We love your content. We listen to your content. We're going to have you on this show hopefully next week or two. So anything we say is all in jest. Do not take offence. I know you didn't, but just want to put it out there because I think Colin got a wee bit wee nerve touched in that, no, about the Arsenal thing. Lawrence Cameroonian. I spoke French,
that.
but
Aye, I'd say that. That is right, because I think I said he was French, didn't I?
Aye.
But
Aye. It's part of the Cameroons and that when they were shite. Wasn't it? 90 Italia 90 Cameroon. That was your team. That's the one you're after. So there we go. So stick in with Seismic, Diabolical, and Chat Tsunami. Wreckfest. It was good to see them get a wee response, mate, wasn't it? Wreckfest are still alive.
They're still alive. Aye.
I noticed they had a wee bit of copyright infringement on the old Instagram. But I think it was to do with their audio provider or something like that. So I thought, you'll stay away for that. But I know that's good. Excellent stuff. So, mate, it was my pick this week. And because we're coming up for All Hallows Eve, I thought I'd do a horror / comedy. And I picked A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors from 1987, mate. Wes Craven. Can I ask you a question about Wes Craven?
Yeah.
You got a lot of time for him?
Well, and see, I mean, I kind of like the Freddy stuff. I like Scream, and I'm sure they done a game years ago. Well, it was like based on his like creation, but it was all right. I've got a lot of time for Wes Craven. He knows that.
He knows. Did he know do the one we done a few episodes back? The one you picked, the one in the church.
Oh, that
with
was
Alice Cooper.
No, he might have wrote it or something, wasn't it? But
because obviously, because I think you came out with the smashing fact that it didn't do any over budgets of $4 million and always made money back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And this was no exception, although I went a slightly over budget with 4.2 to 4.6 million, but he made back 10 times that, 44.8, so nearly 45 million. So an absolute box office smash for the franchise once again, mate, wasn't it?
Aye, definitely. And considering he didn't think it was going to become a franchise, quite sorely mistaken, isn't he?
Sorely mistaken, because obviously the first one was such a hit, just started churning them out again. I wasn't a fan of 2, but 3 was great. It was my favourite one out of them all anyway.
Aye. Well, I was going to say that. Most people I talk to, they say this is their favourite one. If it's not this, it's the first one. Know what I mean?
I've had the box set for forever. Do you know what I mean? So, folks, if you've not seen this, obviously it wasn't directed by Wes Craven. It was the screenplay was written by Wes Craven and Bruce Wagner and directed by Charles Chuck Russell. With music, of course, by Angelo Badalamenti, who wrote that smashing Freddy tune. Not
many people know, but he's for Castlemilk.
Angelo, where are you from? Hey, I'm from a sea milk. I know Charlie Miller. Charlie Miller, my neighbour. Hey. And no little Simon Donnelly too. He from the castle make like a me. Oh, Jesus. Such fun. So the film is starring, as always, Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. And it was the debut for Patricia Arquette on the big screen as well, who was smashing. We've got also, welcome back, Heather Langenkamp, and we've got John Saxon, Lawrence Fishburn, who a lot of people forget was in this. Big, skinny, good-looking Lawrence Fishburn in this, mate.
He's a big shagger, isn't he?
Oh, he's a big fucking... Oh, he's a big penis delver of men. Craig Wasson, Jennifer Rubin. Ah, thank you. I love Jennifer Rubin. And other ones in there as well. But Patricia Arquette, mate, she didn't do too bad for herself after this, did she?
She went on to quite a lot of things.
One of your favourite films, I'm sure she was in.
True Romance, mate. Oh, it's just a smashing that. Anybody who's not seen True Romance, I suggest you go watch it.
Aye, I suggest it's been on the peripherals of us doing it for a long, long time and might be getting done fairly shortly because of the way we're kind of streamlined the setup of the episodes. But one of the trivia things I noticed on there was they asked Robert Englund how was Patricia Arquette on set and all that, and he says she was great, she was a true professional. I know she would go into brilliant things. And every single guy on the cast and crew kept coming to me for advice because they all fancied her. Everybody was in love with her.
It makes me think, is the big man a big charmer, is he? Know what I mean?
He's that pedo.
Know what I mean?
Listen, if I was on that cast or crew, mate, I'd be glad at that because I'd have been at Jennifer Rubin's trailer chatting her door. She plays Tern, who's a junkie. And this, but she's gorgeous, man. She was a former model. She was.
No, it was.
I like her better. I like her better in group when she's rattling than I do with that fucking mohawk.
I like her when she's fucking on the DTs. Like,
I like her, right, good, vulnerable, good-looking woman. Give me your hand, I'll look after you. Yeah, Daddy knows best. That's it. Lie down.
The cold sweats and the sick in her hair. Oh, it's the look.
Oh, it's great. So, quick synopsis, people, right? Again, it's part of the franchise. So Nancy is a psychiatrist and she encounters Kristen, a survivor of an attack by the demonic Freddy Krueger. Using her own knowledge of Freddy, Nancy decides to help Kristen and a group of teenagers fight him. But what it fails to mention is they're on the loony bin, right? So we've got the meet the kids, and they've all got something different wrong with them, which is bloody good. Do you know what I mean? We've got Mad Phil, who's a sleepwalker. Don't know why that puts you in the fucking loony bin, but he's a sleepwalker. Kincaid is a violent homeboy. Jesus. Jennifer likes to burn herself with fags. We've got Will, who tried to commit suicide. And we've got Terry, the junkie, who I'm in love with. And Joey, who's a mute. So that's the Waynes. Who's your favourite, mate? Who's your favourite Wayne?
Who's my favourite Wayne? 2 minutes. Gunjap pedo.
Wouldn't you saying fucking John Wayne or something?
No. Nah. It'd maybe be Hangme. Kristen in it. I'd say her.
Like her,
she's more,
she plays a good part. So she does. So
no, actually shocked me as well. I didn't know this. Look, see, obviously reading back on this, like Frank Darabont done the screenplay to this, and it's his first writing credit. That's bonkers, mate. I was like, everybody just getting a start on this franchise. You know what I mean?
Aye. I must have just deleted it. I think so. I only put it down as Wes Craven and Bruce Wagner was done the screenplay.
Aye.
There you go.
Well, I think Wes Craven obviously done the story to it, and Wagner done the screenplay as well. But I think Frank Darabont done it as well, because apparently Wes Craven actually done like a screenplay to it, but New Line Cinema went, No, we're not going with that. We need another one. So it must have been fucking right dark. You know what I mean?
Definitely. So, I mean, see for a story in this franchise as well, because every Freddy film ends with a different way of trying to fucking kill Freddy and all that. But I thought this one was pretty decent. It's what made it probably the best of the franchise. There's a lot of different locations and stuff like that. We've got them going to the scrapyard. We've got the reintroduction of Nancy and her dad, who were in the original, and Robert Englund. But what I did notice first time, really, see for a Freddy film, there's not a lot of Freddy in it.
Aye, there isn't. I think. Aye. Well, again, less is more, but into
We've got the best lines in it, but it's not a lot about it.
true. But it's like modern horror films now. Like, see when you see a horror film, it's really all just like wee snippets here and there and all that. You don't know what's going on, and then let's see, there's like a big baddie. There, you usually see them like at the end, like the last half hour of the film, sort of thing. Know what I mean? So
Aye.
maybe it was just like ahead of the curve. Whereas other horror films that before this, you were getting the bad guy all the way through it. Like the first Nightmare on Elm Street, he's in it for the off, isn't he? Know what I mean?
Aye. The brilliant thing about the first film, as you're saying there, less is more, and that's true. Because one of the first murders in the first one is he's invisible.
Aye.
And it's just the lassie getting up the wall and on the ceiling getting slashed to bits and all that. So you even like that, wow, how did they do this, man? It's brilliant.
Aye. See, that was for us as well. Apparently, all the money for the film went into the special effects. And see, well, in my opinion anyway, all the Nightmare on Elm Street films, this one has got the best effects. You know what I mean?
Aye, definitely. I mean, you can tell where the effects were used, right? Right, I'll start again. So we've got all the kids, right? We've introduced them all. They've all got their own problems, yada, yada, yada. But obviously, Freddy's good part of this film is Freddy picked them off one by one. So we've got all manner of different ways that people meet their maker and all that. What's your favourite? I think I could probably guess, but what is your favourite death in it?
Oh, it's the tendons and as the bee puppet. Yeah, mate, I always remember. See, when I think of Freddy Krueger, I think of that scene across all of the films. Know what I mean?
Aye.
It was just superb and creepy and brutal at the same time. Know what I mean? It's
tremendous. Don't mind, there's some ingenuity surrounding everybody's death, right? Because they're all kind of prevalent, they're all bloody good. But Phil's one is the first one, and it is the most memorable. I think that's what most of the effects get fucking spent on as well.
Aye.
Because he's a sleepwalker, so people are just seeing him sleepwalk, but in his dream, he's been made into a puppet with his tendons and all that coming out his feet and his arms, which is smashing.
Aye.
And there's a close up of his foot on the ground, the tendon coming out the top of his foot, and you're like, that looks brutal.
I look sore.
See when he first stands up, I know.
Aye.
Big stupid smile.
Aye, mate, it's brilliant, man. It's because even like there's like a weird sound they play in the background to it as well. It's pure ominous, isn't it? You're like, oh Jesus.
Aye. It's
Shit's
like
going down.
a pulse, like a generator or something.
Aye. Aye.
And see, the only other thing I've seen that boy in, it's a film we've done before.
Is it?
Do you ken what it
else
is?
was in?
Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade. He's part of the wee gang at the start.
Oh, aye.
He's got our thing. It belongs in a museum. So do you. So that effect's great. Even when he's hanging off the tower. That's me hanging off the tower, right?
Yeah, I was going to say that. Oh, you're good at that.
They're all looking up, they're shouting and bawling. Will manages to smash a window at the other side, metal grating, which is brilliant. They're all shouting, no. And you just see the big giant Freddy above him with a puppet master and just excellent.
Things,
really,
mate.
really good.
Oh, mate, it's brilliant, man. It's iconic. And like, do you ever remember they used to do these like old highlight shows of horror films and stuff, like Channel 4 and all that? like the best deaths and all this carry on, that would always be
Aye.
up there. Know what I mean? You're like, oof.
Aye.
Plus, it's
Man.
good. See the idea of that and all, because it's just pure original. Because I was going to ask you this as well.
Go.
No, see all the deaths in this film. Do you think these are the best deaths in all the Freddy Krueger films?
Aye. Best deaths per capita, per character, because they're all prevalent. They're all signature deaths for each one of these characters. And every other film that I can remember, it's just straight kind of slashers. It's just people getting stabbed in their dreams, man. A couple of people get heart attacks and that. So it's when they try to prove it to the adults. I died in his sleep of a heart attack, see? Wasn't no dream zombie guy, man. Don't talk shit. So aye, brilliant, mate. Because we've both said that the best death is Phil's, right? I think a lot of people think that. However, if you ask somebody to think of Dream Warriors, and the first death they'll think is probably Jennifer's, because it's the most gifable and relatable, and it's kind of funny and scary at the same time, isn't it?
Well, this is always the thing. See, with films like this, there has to be a side of ridiculous comedy to it. You know what I mean? It goes hand in hand with horror films, but you're right, mate. And the fact that one of the lines, probably the most prevalent line in it, that made it into the film, Big Rab done it himself, you know what I mean?
Aye, what's the line, mate?
No, I'll let you do it, mate. I know you like it.
No, he's delivering it.
Oh, what is it? Welcome to primetime, bitch. Just Stookies the telly. Oh,
because again, this lassie, she wants to be an actress. She thinks she's going to be an actress, so she's sitting watching the chat show. And that guy in the chat show is obviously a big deal in America back in the day. Can't remember his name offhand, but one of the trivia things about it was they asked who he would like to be as a guest, and he says Zsa Zsa Gabor, who they eventually got. And they asked him why. He went, because she's the most boring guest I've ever had. And then they said, so if you could have any guest that you've interviewed, like killed by Freddy Krueger, it'd be her. And he went, aye. And she still done it. For that wee bitch must have got mega pay out for it, you know what I mean? But aye, just she wants to be an actress and she's killed by her telly. You know what I mean?
Mate, it's superb.
There you go, Jeff. Your big break on TV.
Aye. And I mean, again, see it's the practice. I mean, this is what I think is like kind of missing for films nowadays. See the practical effects. I think they just give you more than just CGI stuff. Know what I mean?
Of course I do.
It's just.
I mean, see that bit we're talking about, Phil? The bit you mentioned right at the start, the wee puppet.
Aye.
Just slicing itself down for the strings and then watching its plasticine face morph into Freddy's and have it saying me mannerisms and all that. It freaked me out when I was younger. But like you, I'll never forget it because it was so well done. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, mate. Exactly. Whereas, see, if it's just CGI stuff now, man, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it just takes stuff away from it because you know it's not there. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Like, aye. See, if we're talking shit, right, even though it was all CGI, I've just watched the new Transformers film, as you know. See the female Autobot? She stood out like a sore thumb. Because whereas the other Autobots looked rugged and to date, she looked like a cartoon.
Aye.
Just, fuck's that all about? You know what I mean? It's not great.
Yeah.
But don't mind, it'd be hard to make practical effects with Transformers, you know what I mean?
Yep. Oh no, every time it's Christmas comes about, there's a big Autobot stands up at the fort.
True, mate. That is true. So we've got two cracking deaths here. Again, two signature deaths. We go to another couple of deaths. Might as well just go through them anyway. We've got Will. But by this time we've established that the ones that are left after these two die have all got powers in their dreams, haven't they?
Aye. See, that was a good idea as well, mate. Let's see just the whole story to this anyway. Like, see other Freddy Krueger films, I feel they're just endless. Like, kind of just your run-of-the-mill sort of slasher sort of thing, isn't it? Just horny teenagers. They're going to get done in somehow. But with this, I felt there was like a story to it. And then the fact that they could fight back in their dreams instead of just being helpless. You know what I mean? It just made it that bit better.
100%. I mean, Kristen's the key because her gift, she's got 2 gifts. She's a greedy bastard. she can call people into her dreams anytime she wants. She says to Nancy that she's been able to do it since she was a little girl because she calls Nancy in quick, smart, and that was good. See when Freddy turns into the big kind of snake thing and it's eating her, it's eating Kristen. Nancy doesn't think twice after getting smashed through a mirror, stabs him in the eye, and again, practical effect, the big Freddy monster looks at Nancy and goes, "You," as if you fucking bitch, I remember you. That was brilliant. And even her reactions, oh my God, fuck it, as him, he's back. But she's got that power. She can bring people into her dreams, and she's also a kick-ass gymnast.
Because says, "What can you do in your dreams?" And then she goes in and just starts them fucking front flips, and I'm like, everything you could do. And that's, I want to become a gymnast, Daddy.
Aye, by the way, in the group room, in this wee room, she turns it into a fucking hall to move in one chair. You're right, she does like a double front somersault or something like that, doesn't she?
Aye, and everybody's like, I feel like somebody should have went, "That's it. That boy sat there and he's turned himself into fucking Harry Potter. And you're, I'm going to be able to say something. If I just trained today, I could do it in real life." Like that. What?
Aye. Right, so we've got Will here, right? He's in the wheelchair, as you said, mate. He can stand up, hey, and he's a wizard. So you're like, here, hen. So that boy's at least going to try and do something to Freddy with a spell and that, but you got to jump at him. That's shite. You're doing nothing here.
Just got like that when Freddy's stabbing somebody to death. She's just like that. Pivot. Look what I can do. Fucking dancing about the pommel horse, know what I mean? Like
that. What do you get your dreams? I just get 10s. Just get 10s across the board, mate. That's all I do. Just get 10s. Happy judges. So we've got
what's your superpower? Olympic gold.
We've got Terran. What's your power? She just turns around. She's beautiful and bad. She's a punk, kick-ass kind of something.
Aye.
Can handle herself anyway.
But again, I'm like that. Also, you became a criminal. I mean, see, I was a wee guy. Well, I'd have been sitting there like, I don't feel your heart's in this.
I'm all on for you having my back, but I feel as if I'm the only one at the front here, you know. But having said that, Kincaid, what can you do? Oh, I can bend chairs, you see.
Aye. Oh, mate, I could work in IKEA. Look at this. Flat back.
Another bit, quite a good bit of trivia surrounding him, the actor that played him. Did you read that one?
Aye.
Aye, when he turned up to audition, he was kept waiting for hours. He was soaked for being out in the rain. And by the time he went in to do his audition, he says, just do what you want. You know what I mean? And he was just says, fuck you, and he's went off in a big tirade. And apparently Wes Craven's like that. That'll do, mate. You're in the film. But I have got to say, as badass boys for the hood go, he's a fucking wet wipe, the cunt. that voice, isn't he? Let's go kick this motherfucker's ass all over Dreamland. No bother, mate. You inspire me.
And to be fair to the guy, I don't know if anybody can sound hard saying Dreamland. I'm going to slit your fucking throat in Dreamland.
I'm going to peel off your skin and then pour vinegar on you in Dreamland. It's not got a right ring to it, has it? But they've all got powers in their dreams. Joey's got hee-haw.
Aye, Oh, in fact, no. Does he not end up with like a sonic boom voice or something? You know what I mean?
Eventually, aye, but
again,
it's not
see, see when Wee Will gets killed, he must have been like that. Well, that's that fucked. I mean, the gymnast and the bad bitch and the IKEA guy and fucking the silent mute. What are they gonna do?
aye. Even my best pal Joey there, he can't even shout to tell me somebody's behind me. Doesn't know he's got a power yet.
That look, wee mini me.
Phony little bugger. Aye.
Oh,
But so they all find out they've got these powers in the room, which is good. That's when Joey, he's got a fancy for this nurse, hasn't he, that works in the wards. Don't
no
blame the
winner.
cunt.
Fuck's sake. Oh,
So they're all dreaming, and then that was quite good, the nurse thing, wasn't
aye, because see the way they done it, you don't know that they're in the see the dream world. You know what I mean? You hear my voice gone there?
it? It's a few times it's done.
Have you seen that video? It's like a Dutch talk show, and the guy's got a dodgy voice, and the wee presenter just keeps laughing at him.
Oh, brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant.
That's what it's like.
It's like,
Just,
it's like Jeremy Kyle sitting in the audience, just passing himself like a guy. Aye, they're all at this mad group into it, and it just says underneath Ministry of Funny Voices or something like that. Oh, thank you. I'd rather see the word.
oh, aye, but you don't realise that we're in the. We don't realise that we're in the dream world. Know what I mean? And but aye, but aye. So you're just wee Joey's getting seduced here. A wee bit of because again with horror films and naked women go hand in hand. I mean, I think you heard. Look, I was watching Freddy Jason. It literally opens with a set of tits. You're like that. But
I think I said to you last night, Freddy versus Jason. It is just as mad as a box of frogs, but it's fucking entertaining. It. And do you know what? Even though it's a bit corny and cheesy in that movie, there's still a cracking bit in it where Freddy figures out his weakness is water, and he turns into the wee boy and all that, shivering, and that's fucking brilliant, isn't it? And then Freddy turns into his ma, who was the original bastard. Wasn't she? She was the original killer.
Yeah.
Smashing.
But wee Joey, he gets seduced, and then this mad bastard just starts spitting tongues.
Obviously turns into Freddy. And then, again, Robert Englund's got some of the best lines with these deaths. And, well, this isn't a death, but Joey can't talk, obviously, and he's tied him up with tongues. Do you know what I mean? What's wrong, Joey? Feeling tongue-tied? Yeah, I like you, Freddy.
He
so
said the thing.
That's funny. Aye. So the next one to buy it is like Will and Tern. Because Freddy gets them all, they're all in the dream together, but Freddy isolates them, didn't he? Because they're on the quiet room, and then they all feathers everywhere and shit. But before they die, Kristen kind of wakes up at her bedside cabinet thinking she's back in her own room, didn't she?
Yeah, it's just again, see that all that you're getting everybody's. I know Tristan, right? This is when I'll fight Tristan up a back alley sort of thing. But see her death, obviously, it's quite iconic with people. Freddy's fingers turning into syringes. You know what I mean? But she doesn't help herself whatsoever. See when it comes to it, she's like that. I mean,
there you go, folks. There's the background change for you.
Aye, and it turns out fucking turns right into a wee bit of fucking Windex. You know what I mean? That was what she got high on. You know what I mean?
That's what it's like, isn't it, mate? That's exactly what it's like. But again, you're right. She has a swipe at him and manages to. The fight's over before it's begun. Hey, we're all friends, you and I. And obviously, as you say, mate, he just does that with his syringes and his fingers. The effects of her veins
Aye.
opening up is horrible and smashing at the same time.
Aye. It's like, aye, the fucking our forearms are hungry. You know what I mean?
So he just, as the song goes, injects it with the poison.
Aye.
And she's obviously big blue veins going up her poison. And again, he's got the best line just going, oh, well, rush. Great,
I
man.
can see that apparently as well. Her head was supposed to explode there, but they couldn't get the effect to work or something, so they just patched it. That's like that. Aye. Good.
Oh, no, I'm glad because she's got a pretty head on her shoulders there.
Even when she's
where is she?
even when she's a dead
she's
junkie. Aye.
We're not going to get the effects of all these beautiful backgrounds that I'm portraying unless you watch this on the YouTube, folks. So get on that, because my practical effects here are stunning.
Oh, but aye. The interesting thing about Will's death. See, whenever Freddy was to stab somebody, apparently the gloves blades would retract, but it wasn't happening in this. So, see, instead of going, right, we'll not do that, they actually put like a piece of 2x4 underneath his t-shirt or something, and then had Robert Englund stab it.
So he would get up. Aye, so he would go up a wee bit.
Aye, like that.
Brilliant.
Fucking hell, man. But again,
That's
you just don't get that. No.
No. Aye, Will's death is cracking in it. Just a big giant chair. Big giant, like, devil wheelchairs full of spikes and blades and fucking boys with spikes hanging off it and all that.
Aye.
Chasing him down a narrow corridor. And his whole line with that again is great. Which Will says something to him all that. I'm Lorik, Prince of Elves, demon be gone! Zaps him. Freddy kind of, but just before that, he says, when you wake up, it's back in the saddle again. But he's not going to fucking wake up. Because the wee man gets ahead of himself running towards him with the zappers and that, doesn't he?
I know. we fucking Harry Potter gets wide. Me or you?
Sorry, kid. Don't believe in fairy tales. Aye. Another cracking line.
But see,
so
this as well, right? I didn't know this either. This was apparently filmed, right? Like it was going to be the last Freddy Krueger film. Do you think it would have been better to finish it this way, or you know what I mean? Because apparently, see how the end scene, you know how it's like the wee toy house and the light comes on. Apparently, that was supposed to be Nancy, and how she now protects everybody's dreams, sort of thing. But
all right,
they just left it open that you didn't see Nancy because they left it open that Freddy isn't totally dead, sort of thing.
That's it. Well, Wes Craven said himself, he only ever wrote the first film without leaving it open because he thought it was, you said, going to be a standalone. He says, but he was instructed by New Line Cinema, who bought over the franchise, to leave the end at like 2, 3, 4 open, considering how much that film would make, they would go again. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He says, so that's it. But I remember reading that ages ago about the Nancy thing, and then there was talks about that becoming something, but just it never worked, man. She's actors go. It's Helen Langenkamp in it that does Nancy. She's very whimsical and fartabooty in this film, I think. Do you know what I mean? She's just very floaty and soft, and she doesn't portray the Nancy of the first film, that traumatized fucking teenager who lost all her pals. Do you know what I mean? And her mum as well. Her mum died as well. Yeah. Just, I thought it doesn't matter how much your psychologist she was, you thought she'd be fucking freaking out and swearing and all that, but she's just very like that. And hello, it's Freddy. Oh no. Do you know what I mean? Like, behave yourself, hen.
Aye, because they didn't even take it down the other road that see, like Ripley in the Alien films. She was mere, fuck you, let's go ahead, I've dealt with this before, sort of stuff. They didn't even go that way.
Case in point.
Aye, she just went like like she was stoned all the way through this. Hey man, These aggressions will not stand, man.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh.
Nancy will abide. Aye.
Yeah, well,
Fuck.
that's just like your opinion, man.
Aye, Freddy, I'm going to kill you. Well, that's just like your opinion, man. But that's obviously the way it was written, is the way she played it. But you're right, missed opportunities. She's come back fucking all Ripley and badass and wearing a fucking vest top, fucking bogging with neighbour Alan, know what I mean?
Or even like, say like Linda Hamilton and fucking Terminator 2, know what I mean? It's like you've like been training, know what I mean?
Exactly.
Imagine that. A mad training montage of Mad Nancy lying dreaming. Like, you're the best around.
Her eyes moving behind her shut eyelids.
Just like that, fucking in a dream. Like the wee he thing like that with fucking like Rambo.
Oh, brilliant, man. Didn't tying weights to her eyelids up and down. Oh dear. But for as bad as I thought she played that role, there was Dr. Neil. That fucking you're just sniffing about her. All right, Nancy.
Because it goes with who is this lassie, you know what I mean? I know my shit, right? And then it goes right to oh Nancy, oh
what I get for a bowl of porridge?
You're fucking snivelling, couldn't you? But
yeah, rapey bastard. What, remember the Waynes you're meant to be looking after that were so important to you?
Aye. Fucking aye. Well, I'm for watching that, boy. But
aye, was. But the good side, the sidetrack with him in it was he keeps seeing this nun, didn't he?
Aye.
I thought that was excellent. That whole
yep.
But
yeah, it gives it that kind of supernatural element to it, know what I mean? Instead of it just being a pure total slasher sort of thing. But it was. Aye. And then obviously the whole reveal that it was Freddy's mom on it. But it also gives you one of the best things in the film, I think, as well. And it's Freddy's conception sort of thing.
Aye. Excellent. As I say to you, I think I texted you last night. I did actually, and it's her line saying he's the bastard son of 100 maniacs. You're like that fucking dynamite. Which is just after she explains to him that there was a young nurse, a young nun, that was locked in the loony bin, the loony asylum with all these men. She was raped hundreds of times, man. Oh.
Aye.
Because she says her name's Sister Mary Helena, which eventually it became after she was Amanda Krueger.
Aye. But that whole it like gave you like a kind of backstory to Freddy Krueger without pure like it's just that well written that you don't need like a stupid flashback, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this is how he became it sort of thing.
Exactly. You're fucking nail head hit it. You've just hit that. How many films do we see now with this 10, 15 minutes fucking forced flashback? Do you know what I mean? When it could have just been explained like that. See if something's so beautifully written, which that but it takes away, man. It's brilliant. Well, you make up your own movie in your head. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, see the way she delivers it as well. That it is pure ominous and creepy. You know what I mean? Like the way she delivers it as well. I think gives it that beat more like oomph to it, sort of thing.
Aye. Gravitas. We'll call
gravitas. Let's it germinate in your mind.
Aye. And it also opens up this whole new section for the movie to go into the real world because they're on Dreamland now. We get Nancy's fader back, Big Don, John Saxon, who's shite acting and all, by the way. I think he was in Planet of the Apes original. He was fucking garbage in that. Hiya, princess. Fuck off, mate. But it gives you them going to the, I keep what I call it the boneyard. It's not a boneyard, it's a scrapyard where Freddy's bones have been like discarded by Don and all his pals when they were young. So that I liked that, man. I thought that was a great bit of the story as well.
Aye, because you never really got to what happened to like Freddy's body sort of thing, know what I mean? But again, see, because I'm watching Supernatural now, I'm like, salt the bones and burn it. Salt them and burn them.
Why is there nobody in that house with a rock salt shotgun? Tell me that.
Exactly. But it was good. Plus, I totally forgot about the part Freddy's bones come back and set about they too. Know what I mean? And again, done in stop motion. Know what I mean? It was just again brilliant practical effects. Got a lot of time for practical effects.
I'd love to have lots of time like you are, but I would. It's brilliant. It's very like Sinbad movies, remember them?
Aye.
Or the old Sinbad movies and stuff like that. Very stop motion. Timing was great. Because there's even the fight scene where he pirouettes and he dillions Neil with a shovel and then starts burying him.
Aye, exactly.
Great, man.
Aye, because it's still got that wee twisted Freddy Krueger humour in it, know what I mean? The wee pirouette when it hits him, you can just imagine that being Freddy, know what I mean? Because it goads everybody.
That's it. Because before he goes back to there's a bit, he's fighting with him in the Dreamland, isn't he? And he just stops and looks up as if somebody's fucking with my bones. It disappears. Doesn't he, man?
Like that thing. Oh, I just got a shiver. Somebody walked to my grave. Like, what?
Oh, shit. Better go. And then all the cars start lighting up and turning over and all that, and that's decent, man.
Aye. But you see that as well. That's like a kind of had me question and stuff as well. Like you see in the first film, Freddy didn't really, he wasn't able to affect the real world, wasn't he? No? Like all his power kind of.
I don't get it was touched on.
No.
The premise is always was that you die in the dream, you die in the real world. But you're right, it wasn't kind of explored because Freddy 2, he fucking appears at the pool party, doesn't he?
Aye.
Just starts jibbing people left, right, and centre. And then you've got the daft ones with the glasses and all that runs into his path. I have to say, stab me. That's part of his shite.
But see, Dreamworld or Dreamland, whatever we want to call it. I think that was all done well. See, better than the original one. Like, even the boiler room. See, when he's got wee Joey tied up. Yeah, that pit that was in Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. You know what I mean? See that? I think that was done better than other films as well.
100%. Even when there's a dream sequence where Kristen follows the wee lassie on the trike into the house, and the wee lassie and all, even sing the rhyme, and then she goes, "Freddy's home," and then the fire just starts roaring and it goes up, and you see it. Oh, it's smashing, absolutely brilliant. Any best bits for you that we've not talked about?
It might be the back to Dreamland. See the bit in the hallway with all the mirrors. I think that was well done, man. What?
It starts pulling them on.
Aye, know what I mean? And it was just a lot of the stuff in the even like the big snake and stuff. See, just look practically all the practical effects, mate. I think they're all brilliant. Because I remember watching this the first time, like as a Wayne. Like, I probably shouldn't have been watching it, and I'm going, "This is fucking terrifying."
It's the practicality that adds to the scare factor, I would say, because it's almost real, isn't it?
Aye, I think that's what I'm trying to get across. Like, see when it's CGI, obviously it's no there anyway, but you're like, that's no real. Know what I mean? That's whatever. That's well done. Pish. Know what I mean? Whereas in this, they're literally getting fucking ate with things, and know what I mean? Just but, like you walk into a film now or whatever, and it's just you just know that it's the actor standing there in front of a whole massive green screen where everything is just done practical, and I think that just any practical effect. Know what I mean?
Totally, absolutely, totally, man. So I'm trying to think of other bits that I've not touched on. For me, everything we've talked about is smashing. Everything you've talked about is smashing as well. There's the bit where Kristen wakes up back in her own house and her ma says the exact same things to her that she says to her at the start of the film. and the same voice shouts, "Elaine, where's the bourbon? I'll be right down." Do you know what I mean? Which happened. And then Freddy just appears. I said, "Where's the fucking bourbon?" You should listen to your mother. She starts laughing, man, if they're being decapitated. That's comedic effect, but you're like, fucking hell. That's like me, I know. I says, "Where's the fucking bourbon?" That was great.
Oh, it's brilliant, man. Aye. Well, I know we're talking about see the practical effects and that as well, but see the part even like Kristen goes into the dream world the first time, I think it is, and there's like the rotten pig on the table. You know, they actually roasted a pig and let it decay before they started filming. You know what I mean?
Aye, exactly. And do you know what? You're brilliant to mention that, mate. There's another thing they've done there. I don't know if you read that, but it's a one-shot camera. Because they had, when she first goes in, she looks at the table, the banquet, and it's perfect. It's cooked perfectly and everything's nice. But when it pans round, somebody has to fucking wheel that away and put the rotten stuff in its place. And then zooms back on the one take, man. It was great, man. Brilliant.
It was well done. I just how the whole thing just spoils. You know what I mean?
So they let that rot, you said, then, and then somebody, I would imagine, had to
There's a puppeteer.
put their horn in it and that to make it
It says it was like, I'm sure the guy says the smell was that bad. You can still smell it till today. You know what I mean? So
I can only imagine.
But I mean, this is again, that's what they're doing stuff like that, and I think you get a better effect for it. You know what I mean? Because you imagine because they did have CGI when they done this. You imagine they did that, they'd have put a shitty CGI pig in there. You know what I mean? You'd have been like, this is ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Biker pigs from Mars, shite. There's two that I can remember in it. Non-practical effects, very early CGI, if you will. The first one's when they're playing with the boss. They don't think they're in Dreamland yet. The boss float about and it looks shite.
Aye.
Obviously, it's the Inception. And then the second bit was, it just went right out of my fucking head there. I was going to say it. What were we talking about there?
Is it where
Before I
Freddy's
opened my
wee
mouth.
and he ends up big at the bottom of the bed?
Oh, that was good. That was all right. That was not bad. No, aye. It's when fucking Don the Police sparkles down for heaven, allegedly.
Aye, Force Coast Sheriff.
Jesus.
Use the force, Nancy.
And again, throwing Saxon's acting. I've crossed over, princess. Crossed, and then her acting back it's fucking horrible to watch. Crossed over? I don't understand.
Mad Freddy comes in. Daddy. Daddy wasn't there.
You gave me quite the scare. Freddy, where's your hair? Your skin is bare.
Oh my god, man. But aye. See, even then as well, it must have been a shock to people when Nancy gets killed at that point too. Because I don't think I completely forgot that had happened as well. You know what I mean? And I'm going, oh, the both Nancy's copped her whack here.
I mean, just as Nancy's been plugged, she musters up just enough strength to put Freddy's own glove into him while Neil is at the boneyard burying the bones and all that. And that's a brilliant ending as well, I think. Just Freddy's, the light for the water hitting his bones is shining through him, and then the cross on his head and all that. Yeah. I like that.
See, again, I think that kind of like harks back to that. It was going to be the final one, but you know what I mean? That's the way it was shot, that he was dealt with, and like Nancy had practically finished them off, sort of thing. But I don't get the thing as well. But I was going to say this to you. Why does Kristen then just start going, "Oh, Nancy, oh, you fucking met her fucking about 5 days ago," and she's like, "We kissing the head, holding her and all that." I'm like, what the fuck's going on? You know what I mean?
It was, but having said that, it was pretty believable acting by Patricia Arquette because she was proper greeting and sniffing and all that. Do you know what I mean? As if bogies were coming out. I'm going to dream you into a beautiful dream. There's a couple of shitey bits. See, when they get into the boiler room, I highlighted this because it just vexes me. There's a bit where Kincaid burns his horns. The walls are coming in it, and he's trying to push the wall back, and it just stops, and it looks as if it's been sped up. He goes, ha ha ha.
I know.
Badass, you are.
I know. It's to signify, that's hot. All right.
Fuck you, free man. Oh. See, when Kristen's making the Elm Street house at the beginning, there's got all the lollipop sticks for
Yeah.
They're only stained. My lollipop sticks are all stained with the lolly that was on them. Do you know what I
mean? Oh, you know what I mean? But that's it. Oh, mate, aye. There's things you can poke holes in, right? But by and large, majority of it works. Because even their practical effects, for me, they still stand up the new. Know what I mean?
See the bike, see the tricycle melting.
Aye, mate, that's superb. Know what I mean?
And that whole scene as well, where Kristen picks up the wee lassie to run away from Freddy. She gets stuck in the tar or the mud. She can't get out of it. He's into the room with all the dead bodies hanging. Fucking, that must have had some extras on that, because that was all real. Yep. And then, put me down, you're hurting me. So wee lassie's fucking Temple of Doom, man.
It's been charcoaled. Aye. Oh. Aye.
Excellent.
Aye. What I say is, mate, it's out of all of them, I'd say it was my favourite out of them all. I mean, I think the first one is just the original idea that's good. But I think this was done better. You know what I mean? Like, stuff was explored better and stuff like that.
Remember, I see that doctor in it, and that's a boot, man. That's kind of Neil's boss. Aye. That she's sitting in the first group with them all, and they're all alive. They've all told her they're dreaming about the same guy and all that, but she's still trying to say it. Like, look, no, you're all wrong. You're going to have to see your dreams for what they are. What? What are they? Repressed feelings, guilt, and all that. Mad Kincaid. Oh, great. Now it's my dick that's killing me.
We see that as well. Look, I mean, we ridicule people for fucking stupid things and all that. Oh, come on, behave yourself and all that. I've seen a ghost. What? Oh, shut up. But see if you're sitting in that room and each of these people are all telling you about the same guy. You know what I mean? You're like, all right, maybe there's something here. Know what I mean?
This room of 6 individuals for nowhere near one another.
Aye. Know what I mean? And then the fact that the new doctor comes in and she goes, aye, I've had this before, I know. This is what all my pals died. You maybe go, we have a working theory. Now let's charge on. But no, she's like that. Oh, you're fucking batshit mental. I'll be up the road.
So we've got a boy willing to kill himself that plays Dungeons and Dragons. We've got a lassie that's a junkie. You know what I mean? Nothing to do with another, any social standing whatsoever. But they're saying the same thing, but nah, we'll discard that pish.
Again, mate, it's one of the things that kind of annoys me with horror films, but at the same time, it's necessary. You know what I mean? Because see, it was like for Day Dot, they all went, we're all dreaming about this guy, it's killing all yous. And she goes, right, let's take these pills, that's it, done. You know what I mean? But it's like any horror film, like, they hear a noise in the basement. There's no way I'm going in the basement. I'm dubbing that door, right? And then I'm going, hello, Mr. Policeman, there's somebody in the basement. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But this creep in.
Every light in the house on. Hello, Mr. Policeman. I'll be standing in the middle of the main road outside my house, waiting on you.
Exactly. Because I found myself saying that, and let's see Kristen's original dream when she's standing outside the house, and the wee lassie goes into the house. Little ghetto! I'd be like, fuck you!
I know, but little girl, come here. Even the bike appearing at one point and all with the trail of blood on the wheels and all that was brilliant, man. Just subtle. Made me think of Jigsaw a wee bit, but
did that. But again, I can say, I'm no fully in the fucking blood. You can wait to yourself to fuck.
I know, it's horror folklore, isn't it? Oh, look, danger must be in that direction. I think I'll go. Oh, and the lights. No. See, American basements, man. They just fucking freak me out because they're the size of the house and they're generally lit by one bulb on a string. 50-50 whether it works or no. And see if it does work, it gets smashed or it goes out. And that scene, doesn't it?
Or it swings like a bastard for no reason. Know what I mean? Creating shadows. Know what I mean? And again, see when that happens, not one person goes, "Oh, behave yourself, you bastard."
I know. It stops it swinging. Or hey, Margaret, can we get a lampshade round this? Or can we shorten your own wire? Maybe put in a spotlight. Jesus Christ. No. Oh, I'm going to buy. We went to view the house. How was it? It was brilliant. 3 bedrooms, big giant kitchen, back and front garden. Oh, and the basement was super haunted. Oh, couldn't get a more haunted basement than that. We're buying it.
Oh, there's 9 generations of junk for the previous family down there.
Aye. And what else? Do you know what we'll do? I think we'll put the washing machine, the tumble dryer next to a fridge down there. Because we'll belt them down there every day. Do you know what I mean? Because I want to be in that basement.
Do you think that's an all right? I've seen all these films, right? There's always an old, like, big grand piano or something down there, right? And you've seen the stairs. How the fuck did they get that down there? Know what I mean? How'd the last guy die? Oh, he tried to carry a piano down here and it crushed him.
He's still underneath the piano. Aye, brilliant. They'll get more shite in the basement they have in the rest of their house, man. It's fucking smashing.
Oh, mate.
So, what was I going to say here? A couple of bits of trivia, mate. Did you read the one about the Freddy glove going missing?
Aye, I did. Aye.
The original Freddy glove. What happened, folks, was the Freddy glove was stolen from the set of this film, but it was found in another movie. It was hanging on the wall of the work shed in The Evil Dead 2, which was out the same year. And that it was all part of a continued banter between Wes Craven and Sam Raimi. And apparently this sort of thing happened in The Hills Have Eyes, The Evil Dead 1981, A Nightmare on Elm Street 84, and obviously this one, The Evil Dead 2 as well.
Yeah.
2 pals having yucks.
Let's get this demonic glove and we'll put it places.
So that must have been your kind of early Easter egg, I suppose.
Aye. Because you do notice it, it's a big thing. See in The Evil Dead 2, it's like a following shot, like boom, there it's there. You're like, ah.
I'm actually maybe going to watch that today because it's still on Netflix, isn't it? Evil Dead 2. Might get that a wee watch. Or I've got it there somewhere and all. In my files. But it's quite good because I think the 2 directors that were doing that at the time was Steven Spielberg and George Lucas.
Aye.
Or putting fucking wee Easter eggs in places, you know what I mean?
Wee trinkets.
Which was quite funny.
But see as a whole for the whole film, do you think it was like done like all had a satisfying conclusion sort of thing?
Aye.
Like, all these youngsters in this asylum. And see, again, this is another thing I want to know, right? Not once did the police get involved, right? So, what do you mean he done himself in? What do you mean that she stuck her head through a fucking telly? How did she do that?
Anyway, telly's up there, isn't it? That's real nasty. She just take her in it and do a Mark Gately.
See when Lawrence Fishburn walks in, he goes like that. Oh, what you like, yeah, man.
No. It doesn't embellish on the fact that he's the one that let her stay in there. If they're catching her with the fags and that, know what I mean? Oh, you, lights out. Oh, please let me stay up, watch Prisoner Cell Block H, please.
Mate.
Aye, all right then. You smoke your doubts you've found in the floor there. There's a there was a bit of fucking I wanted to. Aye, but sorry, your question. Aye, in the time scale of the film as well, because it was only an hour and 35, hour and 40, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I think it was all condensed well and felt well paced, and there was a pretty good conclusion to everybody. Again, it was written with the premise that 4 might not be made, and it would have ended there, it'd have been smashing. But quite funny is that when 4 starts in the first 15 minutes, Kincaid's bagged, Joey's bagged, Kristen's bagged. Do you know what I mean? Get shot at bastards for it that survived the third one. So that's quite good. But I felt I felt satisfied, shall we say?
Yeah.
Did you think so yourself, or
No,
you get a great bit?
that's why I asked, because you like these better than I like them. You know what I mean? I'll watch them every so often and go, nah, it's well done. You know what I mean? I'll not watch the whole lot. I'll watch the first one and I'll watch this one. You know what I mean? Because the other ones are a bit meh for me. You know what I mean?
4 and 5 are fucking mental. And 6 again was kind of, you could tell it was getting into the 90s, and it just didn't belong in the 90s. That was we've ran our race here, people. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Having said that, as we've talked about Freddy versus Jason, I thought was just fucking tremendous entertainment. Just thought it was great. So stupid, it was funny. It was just smashing. But it suited me, mate. Out of 10, but you gain it in.
I'll get an 8. I'll get an 8.
Same as me. So it's 2 8s in a row, mate. 16 again. Out of 20, that's what I've got in my IMDb. I was worried it was going to drop to a 7 after watching it for the first time in a wee while. But like you said, it's lasted, it's stood up, mate. Test of time, no, it, Jizz.
That's it.
And it's, 3.5 years away from being 40 years old.
There you go.
Here's a question for you. Have you ever seen Robert Englund in anything else?
Aye. I've seen him in a film. Well, I think he's the mayor of this wee town, and they're all cannibals.
All right.
It's mates. Plus, I was it was in the last series of Stranger Things there as well, I think.
It was. So it was. You're right. I was just going. I forgot about that, mate. Because the only other thing I could have remembered before you said Stranger Things was the series before you were born. It was on called V.
Oh,
about this alien race that came down to Earth and under the guise of being friendly and all that shit, but they were really lizards under human skin. And Robert Englund played a good one that was called Willie, and he got a lassie pregnant in that. And the lassie gave birth to twins. One was a lizard baby, and one was a human-looking baby with a lizard tongue. It was fucking smashing. V, the original V, mind you. None of this remake pish. Get the one for the 80s if you can get a hold of it, people. It's it was good telly. Remember it at the time. These cunts eating hamsters and guinea pigs and all that. It's fucking smashing.
Was he no in Wishmaster or no? Because that's a Wes Craven thing, isn't it?
Wishmaster.
It's like a big demon that comes and grants people wishes, but does them in and all that stuff. No,
I'm not sure I've seen that, mate. To be honest with you, Dream Master. I'm thinking of when you said that there. So no, I don't think I've seen Wishmaster. If I have, I can't remember it anyway.
Aye. I'm sure it was definitely one. It's one that it's obviously teenagers go to this wee town. You know what I mean? And he's all welcoming and all that. And the next thing it turns out they're all mad fucking cannibals and all this.
What's that called?
I can't remember. It's like something like 100 madmen or something like maniacs, something along the lines. It's something like that anyway. You need to go into his IMDb and see what he was in, but something like that.
His discography.
Aye.
That sounds like
We go
quite
to
a
the
watch.
video shop. Know what I mean? Go to a Blockbuster.
Blockbuster, man. The very last Blockbuster just shut its doors a couple of months ago, actually, in America.
Ah.
So, end of an era and all that jazz.
Aye.
But aye, so 2 8s out of 10, mate. Have you got any Glaswegianisms? Oh,
I don't think so.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know. Fucking murder. Up there. That street's murder, mate. I don't know. That's rubbish. No, I've not thought about one. I can't be put in the spot to think of one. We'll just leave it as is. Dream Warriors, man. Fucking sleep ninjas, mate. A fucking sleep ninja.
Lazy bastards.
Aye, fucking right. Aye. I mean, she tries to take Kristen at the start. She's eating spoonfuls of coffee and washing it down with Diet Coke. Get like that. I fucking love coffee and all, but I couldn't imagine doing that. So there we go, folks. That was episode 22, series 3 of Dream Warriors. Just before Chris's voice goes, he's away to sing Tiptoe through the window to people in a minute, man. Tiptoe through the window. I can't even get that. I've been drinking juice when I woke up and I'm dry as feel like a crusty sponge, so I need lubricated to the inside out. You up to the rest of the day, mate?
Don't know, just chill. Because see, when I got up this morning, I know, turns out it was like fucking -3. I was like, oh no. Oh no.
I let the dog out this morning and seen the cars were all frosted and it was there was a fog hanging, you see. You couldn't see right down the street there. It was a foggy morning.
It's one of the last things you want to fucking see if they're watching Freddy Krueger, know what I mean? You're just expecting his wee theme tune to play at the top of it, you're like that. Oh.
Anything you can recommend to the folks about watching this week, mate?
Again, I'd say, if you've not watched Slow Horses, go watch Slow Horses.
Slow. Write that down.
It's superb. But I'm trying to think
because I made a good joke out it last week, you know what I mean? Horses that can't do math.
But I'm trying to remember what I watched the other day there. Aye. It came out because our Boswell mentioned it, but it's on Netflix. It's called Old Dads.
Yes.
Superb.
I eventually got you yesterday when you said that, because I thought you were talk about Freddy saying, your old dad's on the Netflix. But funnily enough, Bill Burr in it. It looks great. And it looks as if it's going to be exactly what I think. For the clips I've seen it.
It's funny, man. It's an aged kind of perspective look at modern life and a guy trying to adjust in this new world we live. But it's funny because it just has pops at things that are just ridiculous. No, I mean,
it's obviously embellishing a bit on the female side of things, but it's fucking some of the stuff that comes out with isn't right. Like the wee boy, him being 2 minutes late to pick the way up for school. And she's like, "You're 2 minutes late. It's a violation, all that." But I wasn't violating anything. It was traffic. You know what I mean? Get over it. And then she starts talking about it's $1 for every minute you've been late. You know what I mean? Oh, it's just she's always a bitch. She always plays a bitch because she's seen me. The Hangover's bird, isn't he?
Ed Helms. Stu. Oh, mate. But it's good. I recommend that and all. Some people might not like it, but I thought it was funny. You know what I mean?
I'll relate to middle-aged farers like myself. I'll enjoy it. I'll well enjoy that.
I'll maybe go see, what is it, Killers of the Flower Moon or whatever it is. But like I say, Steve, before it started, It's apparently paced the same as Beau is Afraid, which I thought was slow. And the film is 3.5 hours long anyway, so it's going to be a bit of a sitting.
It'll be, aye, fucking take your own snacks for Poundland. That's my advice. Yeah, that fucking $1 million popcorn for the vendor, because cinema prices are shocking, mate. They really are.
I'll wait till my cough goes away, because I hate going to pictures and there's somebody's got a cough and they're at the pictures, and I'm not becoming that guy. You know what I mean? Because you're like, especially when you go and see a horror film and it's like a quiet, ominous bit, and you're going, oh, the next thing the guy goes, you're like, no, you fucking ruined that.
I get that. That's quite funny, but because you've got a week off and you're week off. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I am the chosen one. You know what I mean? But
so that's good, mate. If you do go, enjoy it, but you're sounding in, I don't think you will. You'll be I've got to be good to listen back to this and hear your wee dulcet tones get up high. Brilliant. Can't get up high. But Maddie, I'm going to have my Weetabix, and then it's nothing jumped out at me. My missus just told me to watch Mr. Mercedes. Heard about that? It's on Disney Star. Quite a gritty crime thing. Brendan Gleeson's in it. It's meant to be great. So there's 3 series of that. Might get on that, watch that. Because there's nothing else kind of sticking out at me. I've just been watching older films, man. Watched GoldenEye during the week here, and it just so dated, mate.
I know, mate.
Fucking, I really hate Pierce Brosnan anyway. And it, as a Bond, it's just horrible, man. Cheesy. Probably the reason why you fucking don't like Bond is Pierce Brosnan, man. It's shocking.
Possibly, mate. Possibly. But
I just preferred the game, put it that way.
Aye. So, cheers everybody for listening, liking, sharing, and listening and showing us love. Again.
Aye.
Well,
keep showing up, and we'll keep showing up. Know what I mean?
Aye.
That's the way it works.
Aye.
Everyone, everywhere, all the time. We'll keep supporting you. Just keep supporting us. It works both ways, and all that jazz. We still don't understand how algorithms work. I've had a penny for everybody that asked how we managed to get like over 3,000 views for one YouTube pod, and then 26 for another one. I'd be a millionaire, mate.
Aye, exactly. Let's say, mate, I don't know how it happens. Goes for 17 to 500 to 200 to 3,000 back to fucking 28. Know what I mean? And then I don't know because nothing changed.
I think I'll just.
Know what I mean?
I think I'll just keep using the tag "God bless America." Fucking see if that works. Oh, I'm sorry. I went all Randy Savage there.
I know. Aye. But aye. Cheers for listening and that.
Yes. See you. Have a nice Wednesday, everybody, because this is when this is going out. Cheery bye.
I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to